You know, sometimes when the world gives you signs and you should follow them. Well, this morning, very, very early in the morning in an industrial area, there was this crash between a pickup truck and an SUV. And I thought, that's weird. That's so early in the morning. There's no traffic out here. How could that possibly happen? In the end, I guess fire and ambulance and everybody came. But maybe that was a sign of what was to come. So I like to do this where I come to an empty parking lot and practice different maneuvers. In this case, tight turns. Sometimes just practice just kind of emergency maneuvers, braking, that kind of thing. And usually when I'm doing these tight maneuvers, I'm in first gear. And sometimes I just get lazy and pop it into second gear. Or if I'm in second gear, just keep it there and just maneuver. Just try to keep the revs up at a reasonable amount. But this time, I wasn't paying attention to the revs. I was in second gear, and this is what happened. And once that engine stalls, it stops the bike. And during a turn where you're leaned over, that's not a good thing.
Stalled it in the corner.
The good thing about having a small bike is it's pretty easy to lift for me. And I just go around and just do a check. I thought I was going to break the boxes for sure, but actually they were in pretty good shape. What I noticed the first thing I looked at was the gear shift lever. Make sure that that's looking good. Clutch and everything looks great. And of course just a few dings and scratches, which I'll show you in a sec. I found that it wouldn't start though, which kind of scared me for a second. I turned it off and then just gave it one more try and it started up. Did a quick ride check and everything seemed to be working perfectly fine. I was okay. I always wear all my gear, so my riding jeans, my jacket with armor, and I didn't feel a thing going down. So, I don't know, I attribute it to my nice rolling technique and, of course, my gear. And here's a close-up of the damage. On the hand guards, there's just a little bit of a scratch. And the frame slider thankfully did its job. It kept most of the weight off of the rest of the bike and the fairings, and just a little scratch on the bottom. And the thing I'm most impressed about is my box. Scratch on the box, all that weight went through that box, and again, nothing snapped, nothing broke. And it's just I have to make a few adjustments just to the boxes, but other than that, it's perfect. And the one thing I was worried about was the gear shift lever, and no issues there. And it seemed like nothing could go right. On the way home, I had this little slip.
Oh, mother.
And it wasn't on anything. I don't think there was any gravel. Just my bad luck.
What the hell's wrong with me today?
Sometimes you need to know when you just need to take a rest. And anyway, bike's good, I'm good, and it's all a learning experience. Take care. Thanks for joining me on this ladybug adventure. Get in your bike lane. Thanks for watching.